hungry?
She is such a bad bitch, though!
Parasite was a masterpiece of a movie. I was lucky enough to be able to go see it in theaters before I went to the COVID lockdown of 2020. The Lighthouse is another masterpiece of a movie, however I watched that one at home. I still think about both of those movies consistently on like a bi-weekly basis. However, it got me thinking, what's the difference between watching movies at home and watching them in the theater? What are some pros and cons? Let's talk about it. Now, I am writing this immediately after arriving home from watching Spider-Man No Way Home. There's no spoilers in this video, I promise. This was also the first time I had been in a theater since I watched Sonic the Hedgehog in early 2020. And let's just say I've watched a few films since then. It was a really refreshing experience to be back in the theaters again, besides the fact that me and my dad were the only ones wearing masks. I had a pretzel with cheese sauce that gave me a really bad stomach. So, what are some pros and cons at the theater? Firstly, in a theater, you obviously get a bigger screen to watch the movie on. This can be great for action movies to help immerse you better in the story, and it can also be great for horror movies to really make the scares a lot more effective.
Logos minted.
Boo, I'm a scary monster! Oh, what? Boo, I'm a scary monster! Okay. However, that isn't always necessarily the case. Some movies work a lot better when watched alone or at home. A lot of suspenseful films lose a lot of the poignant impact they'd have if watched in a large open area with a big group of people. Look, all I'm gonna say is there's a lot more movies about people's homes being broken into than movies about theaters being broken into. Movie theaters tend to receive new films way sooner than streaming, if you ignore streaming service exclusive films, which we will happily do. And that can allow you to enjoy the films sooner than the more casual viewers who just strictly watch films when they're readily available. So going to the theater can make you feel like more of an elitist, for both better and for worse. But theaters are expensive. Like, damn, I wanted to go see Encanto with some people I know, but then like Alternatively, though, you can spend $40 to get 5 months of movies on Disney Plus, featuring a lot of unique stuff, except you probably shouldn't support Disney. For example, Netflix has over 4,000 films, and Movie Theater has 8. Watching films at home can be more cozy, so you can fetch your blankets, pillows, whatever the heck you want, and you can just settle in, enjoy yourself a lot more. Pausing, rewinding, and all that stuff can be very helpful if you want to take a call, a leak, or a life. You pause and turn off the film whenever you want to or need to.
So ultimately, which is it? Is there really an objectively better way to watch movies?
No! Shut up! Shut up, you're stupid! Nobody likes you. Let me speak! There isn't an objective best or ideal movie viewing experience, but here's my final thoughts. If you're a more casual viewer and want to kick back on a lazy Sunday, I say stay at home.
Chair fucking
If you're a more devout, die-hard movie fan who's in it for the experience rather than a time killer, go to the theater. It ultimately comes down to personal preference. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's not perfect, but I just want to get my foot in the door with a new style of videos I'm doing. Thanks for watching.